They're feeling it a little bit, making some noise. They're certainly hoping he can make it happen.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. English misses. The East leading by 18. Jordan inside. English is there. They get it again. Jordan outside. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
And now they're just one foul away from being in the bonus.
Here's Jordan. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Bird. Malone kicks to Bird. Wilkins surveying the defense. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The West trails by 18. English with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. He gets that one. 20 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
Boy, it's been attack after attack from Hakeem in this one. He's not giving the defense any breaks. You know, there's been talk about adding a third referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it, and they plan to put it before the board of governors at the next meeting.
Lever, and it's good. Assisting on the play was English.
And Fat Lever, snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well. Best by a mile for NBA guard.
And Clark, with 3 officials working games, do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly, with more guys out there.
Yeah, you know, I think, Kevin, it might be the case early on with the third official, but over time it'll smooth itself out. Off the ball, you know, some things you could get away with in the past, maybe not so much with 3 officials out there.
Thomas passes to Jordan. Thomas kicks to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Wilkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on English.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Ewing's checked in for the East. Cheeks checks in for Thomas. Then for the West All-Stars, Donaldson, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Malone. And McDaniel has subbed in for English. Pass to Worthy. It's Lever on the wing. And Johnson now top of the key. Lock at 6. Fires, high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Here's Bird. The West grabs the miss.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Lever against Cheeks. Lever kicks to Johnson. Here's Donaldson. And he dunks it down. And in his 8th season in the NBA, James Donaldson making Clark his first All-Star appearance.
And you know, Kevin, before his NBA career, he actually played his first professional season in Italy. So he's taken the path less traveled for sure.
He said, "Arrivederci" to Italy to come to the NBA.
Yes, he did. And you know, most of these guys are accustomed to having their team's offense built around them. It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the East. They led by as many as 18 points. Ewing sets a screen for Jordan. Patrick Ewing is a load inside the paint.
the #1 overall pick in 1985, and it was an all-star rookie season for Patrick Ewing. Hurt last year, but nice to see him back where he belongs, right in the all-star game.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for the West. That's good from Ewing.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
The West trails by 14. Lever kicks it over to Worthy. Passes to McDaniel. Drexler high post. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Ewing's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And you think about it, Justin Clark, how about the All-Star reserve? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this, that sacrifice is not much at all.
You're exactly right. Bird is screen on Worthy. Jordan dishes to Bird. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game. The West trails by 18. Here's Lever. Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Jordan. Here's Donaldson. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Hey, they've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy shots, you also don't want to give away points by fouling. It's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Doherty's checked in for Bird. Ainge comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Rivers in for Cheeks. Donaldson the pass to Worthy. To halt the run, it's blocked. The pass to Doherty. To the paint, here's Ewing. The layup off target.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And finished off by Worthy. Well, Clark, there was some question whether James Worthy would actually play in this All-Star game.
Yeah, he's dealing with some tendonitis in his knee, and because of that, I think his minutes very well could be limited.
Now, he's got to pay attention to the big picture, doesn't he?
Yep. Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The East leading by 16. Jordan passes to Ewing. That one goes. Count it. Ewing's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with Patrick Ewing leading the way, the New York Knicks finally competitive again. The big man has quickly found a rapport with rookie point guard Mark Jackson. They are a team on the rise. Book that.
Worthy's shot is good.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
Ainge the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Drexler. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Drexler's got his second basket of the game. Ainge with the ball. He's picked up by Lever. Rivers looking over the floor. Ewing a screen on Drexler. Here's Ainge. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ainge has got his first points of the game.
And Danny Ainge making his All-Star debut in year 7, having the best season of his career. He went from a singles hitter in pro baseball to a long-distance laser in the NBA. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that He needs to become a bigger part of these.
Michael Jordan now with 42 points, Clark. He has tied the record for scoring in an all-star game.
A piece of history. Boy, is he special.
Lever outside. Worthy the pass to Donaldson. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the West. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Just 3 to shoot. Lever, no good. And Kareem will need to get it going, Clark, to reach double digits.
I think his teammates have to do a better job of getting him touches. Just keep feeding him. He's more than capable of getting there.
Ainge kicks to Jordan. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the West. They trail by 16. Here's Drexler. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 4 assists now tonight.
And enjoying his finest pro season, Clyde the Glide Drexler making his second All-Star appearance. Worked over the summer with Kiki Vandeweghe to substantially improve his jump shot.
Outside, Drexler over Rivers. And that one's good by Drexler. Drexler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at 26 points per game, Drexler ranks 7th in the league in scoring. His Blazers playing catch-up with the Lakers, though. Their improved defense has helped them overcome some early injuries.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. The East leading by 12. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Lever against Rivers. Lever taking his time here. Drexler kicks to Lever. Jacks up a 3.
Well, this is exactly what Rivers is known for. Tough, tenacious defense. If you want to shake him, you got to do better than that.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the East All-Stars. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA. Down the stretch here, the East, Clark, out in front.
Getting it done. It's been such a fun game to watch. Entertaining from both sides.
Woo, it sure has been. On the court for the West All-Stars, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Malone. Then there's English. Then it's Lever. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And both free throws good for Jordan. The West trails by 16. Knocked away. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Lever finds Malone. Now here's Johnson.
Come on, pass it out, man.
Outside, English. Over Wilkins. That one a little long. The East leading by 16. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Johnson outside. Pass to Lever. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And he banks in the layup.
And, you know, before every game, Karl Malone calls his mother back in Summerfield, Louisiana, to ask what numbers he should shoot for. Tonight, she said go for 25 and 11.
Jordan the pass to McHale. Now a timeout called by the East.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Malone's checked in for Ewing, and Thomas subbed in for Rivers. Jordan with it. Outside Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lever dishes to Johnson. Excellent D there from Wilkins.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian. Yet, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Lever with the steal. He kicks it to Malone. Johnson, the pass to English. Count the basket. Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are breaked up pretty good.
The West trails by 12. Here's Lever. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
I guess they grew tired of playing from behind because they're working overtime on both ends right now.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lever. Malone at the elbow. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Lever. Malone against McHale. That cuts the lead to single digits. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I tell you, this team has too much spirit and leadership to throw in the towel.
Wilkins with a screen on Johnson. Lever with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. All going up court. And the jam by English.
Things really starting to click for them offensively, and they're mounting a nice run.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Ewing's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Olajuwon's checked in. Jordan the pass to Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
You know, they're not rolling along like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by now.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Malone. Kevin McHale pulls it in. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. They led by as many as 18 points.
And after the Central Division, the Midwest has been the second most competitive division. Those teams are sitting at 10 games over 500.
Johnson's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And stolen by Jordan. Kicks to Thomas. And they double up Jordan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's foul number 2 for him. Thomas passes to Jordan. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And another miss by the East. And Clark in the Midwest, those Rockets are really making a push.
And they're doing it behind Hakeem Olajuwon. To me, he's the best center in the NBA. They certainly got a chance to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Oh, yeah. Wilkins setting the pick for Jordan. Down low, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
One of the great strengths of his game, Wilkins so strong in the air, flushing it down.
The West trails by 10. Johnson kicks to Malone. Now the pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Ewing. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Malone. Olajuwon's got 24.
Good job using his size to see over and past the defense and find the shot he wants.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Lever passes to Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No good on the free throw. Larry Bird's checked in for Kevin McHale. That one misses. The East leading by 8. Left side, Jordan. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on English.
Making the defense compromise right there. Once Jordan gets into the lane, defenses become a little sketchy. Actually, they get pretty nervous.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Commissioner David Stern in the house tonight. Since taking over 4 years ago, he's done a remarkable job helping guide this league to new unprecedented heights.
Exactly. Johnson outside. Good. Great play by English to set it up. 16 points for Magic Johnson. One thing the league has done since Commissioner Stern has taken over, Clark, is really marketing the league around its stars. And I like that type of strategy.
I agree with you, Kevin, wholeheartedly. And what better time to highlight those great stars than tonight? Amazing talent, compelling personalities. The league is certainly on a great trajectory.
It absolutely is. Bird can't hit.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Now the West with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Thomas against Lever. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they're running. Here's Wilkins. And no good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Johnson kicks to Malone. Pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Jordan. And Jordan sends it back. Inside, Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent who does everything for this team.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Range is checked in for the East. Here's English. Passes it to Malone. To the middle. Johnson down low. Thomas covering. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Olajuwon.
He is the complete package at the center position. Hakeem Olajuwon is a force at both ends.
Bird can't hit. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Malone. Up again. It's hauled in by the East. Now Thomas. Bird a screen on Malone. Thomas. Bullseye. And the East leads by 9.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Olajuwon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Malone comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Ainge. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Jordan. The 19-foot shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. 9-point game.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
Wilkins in the high post. Johnson's there. Wilkins finds Jordan. Malone a screen on Lever. Jordan is doubled. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson can't hit.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The vision of Larry Bird is not to be overlooked.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Lever with the screen for Johnson. Pass to Malone. Bird with some nice D.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. English with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. They get it back. Lever a screen on Jordan. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Olajuwon.
A shrewd facilitator, one of the best dime droppers in league history. Johnson's height, also a real asset for him as a passer.
Thomas, good.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around it.
Jordan against Johnson. And there's the feed to Malone. Over Bird. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Here's Jordan. Thomas finds Wilkins. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. The West trails by 7. And here is Johnson. The pass to Malone. Over Bird. Again, the West All-Star.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Bird inside. Malone on him.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. They're down by 7. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here is Olajuwon. 46 seconds left in the 4th.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Back to Rivers. McHale looking for an opening. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you know, it's never easy trying to defend Ewing inside, which is why he gets fouled.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Jordy the pass to McHale, and stolen by Malone.
I think they've simply run out of time. Not enough time left for them to get all the way back.
Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Lever from long range. The rebound by Ewing. McHale kicks to Rivers. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And the Eastern All-Stars deliver. The favorites coming in. Clark, they did not disappoint.
Yeah, you looked at that team on paper and you saw they were the stronger team and should have been favored. But you still got to go out and prove it. And they did exactly that.
And so much scoring in that lineup for the East. My goodness, look at those names. That's always going to be tough to stop.
And you factor in the raucous crowd cheering on Michael Jordan, Kevin. No wonder they found that extra gear they needed when it was time to get it done.
That's a good point. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.